welcome to XOXO Kissmas. It's Anne from the Useless Crafter, and I have Jen Cassell with me. And we're starting off the day. This is day one, project one. So we're super excited. It's the free project. If you haven't already subscribed, or oops, sorry, I'm so used to doing my YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. No, that's not it. What you want to do is you want to register for the free pass. You get the free project. But we are definitely here to talk about why you want to get the VIP pass, which we'll go through during the whole session. But right now, what you want to do is if you don't already have this file, then you want to go to the uselesscrafter.com and check out the two options, the VIP pass and the free pass. But this is the free project, and it's
So, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay. So, Anne, nobody can hear you right now. Yeah. Maybe switch your other mic. Nothing. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Okay. We still can't hear anything that you're saying, Anne. So, shoot. Yeah. So, I will, I guess I'm going to get going on this while Anne figures this out. So if you have cut these out, you're going to want to start to do your folding. So I like to use a bone folder, but I know Anne likes to do back and forth. Can we hear Anne yet? No. Okay, so you're going to want to do mountain folds on your sides like this. And then here's your bottom. You want to do that. This is your handle. So you're going to want to do the exact opposite and do a valley fold at the top. And then another mountain fold right here to do this. And you're going to want to do that to both pieces so that you should have something that looks like this when you're done. And then we'll do it again on this one. Once again, folding inward for your box. And then this one is the opposite, fold outward.
did you like my
we
mouth
have
moving?
you.
And then of course
Okay.
my laptop today is so weird. And see, it's upside down. So let me try this
Okay.
again. So I couldn't see the comments
Okay.
even. It's
Oh no.
it's
So
been a
I just got
morning.
people folding.
Okay, okay, sounds good. Good thing it's
Yes,
an easy project. All right, so you guys
exactly.
didn't hear me at all from the beginning.
Nothing. Nothing.
Look it.
And you're out again. Okay.
It's
No.
upside down. All
There we
right.
go.
Oh my God, this thing is gonna kill me today.
Okay.
It's been a morning. All right. One of the things that I was, when I was talking to myself, one of the things that I like about this project a lot is, Kayla did the design for me, and I love my shakers and I love this gable box, but we wanted to make sure that the shakers were protected. So you can put whatever heavy stuff on the inside or whatever, and you can shake it as much as you want. It could be for any ages, but those little boxes on the inside helps protect your shaker. Oh my gosh, it's finally on the right side. Okay.
Yay.
All right.
Okay.
Now, okay.
Okay.
No, I thought it was going to be cold, but and then also I like the all four, the four equal screens. Let me see if I can
Mhm.
find that. I don't know how to hate that. Okay. Well, I guess that's not going to happen. Okay.
No biggie.
All right. So where did you leave off on the instructions, Jen?
Okay, so all I did was get them going on folding it.
Okay.
I had them do these two right here, and then we've moved on to the side boxes. And all I did was say go inward on this.
Okay,
And I
yeah.
leave it on you.
So with this one, the last thing that we're going to want to do is actually assemble the gable box,
Mhm.
because we want to put the shakers on before we fold it, just to give you a lot of
Yeah,
room to work with that. So let me show you. This is mine.
so cute.
And I just feel like you could do so much with this. I mean, it's at the basic level, right? Is you have this
Yeah,
box. I love the little inserts up here. It really keeps the box in place. And then everything else is, you can just contour out or you can add different colors. I am going to eventually turn this into the one for XOXO for Get Lucky. So I will be contouring this out, turning it into a shamrock and doing that. So that will be a YouTube tutorial, I think, at some point. But
yeah.
I love the door. The door flips open a little bit, and you can put, this was HTV right here,
Mhm.
but it could be cardstock if you like,
Yeah,
vinyl, and all of that. So I just think it's so
yeah.
cute, right? And
Adorable.
did you keep it at this size, Jen?
I did keep it at this size. There was a couple things that I did just a little differently. I think I had told you I'm doing these instead of the peppermints on the side of the shakers. And I've actually done your gable box before from the softball one.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I learned from that time is I wanted to double up this portion where you stick the pieces in. um Mine kind of started to bend a little bit,
Oh,
so
did
I
it?
ended up
Okay.
cutting twice just to give it a little more weight when you're pushing those in and out to close your box. And I'm
Yeah.
going to do a stamp where you did the HTV. I am doing a stamp.
Oh,
Which one? I don't.
awesome. Okay. And you're just gonna, I cut everything, put everything aside, and I'm missing.
Of course,
I'm gonna
it's
need to
going to
just
be a
like,
day.
yeah, I'm gonna need to go back to bed and just wake up again. All right. So I don't have the circle is usually a little bit bigger, but that's okay. We can do this. Okay, so we're gonna work on our shaker piece because I think
Okay.
everybody at this point, you can't have a project without a shaker. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start like this. So what's nice is that the shaker is completely hidden. And for me, like a lot of times, because I'm not doing orders, I'm not like a perfectionist, because it's just for me. I
Hmm.
just want to show you how to do it. There's gonna
Yeah.
be mistakes and it's not about making it perfect. So what I like about these shakers is that you can do it multiple ways. So you can, depending on what level you are with crafting, you
Hmm.
can I like to put I like to put the tabs on the outside. So you're going to go
Yeah.
around, you're going to start the first one and you're just going to use glue. I'm using Barely Art glue. And I'm just going to start on that first tab just to get going. And I did curl my tabs a little bit with the bone folder, but you actually don't have to. This, because of all the different notches, you can
Hmm.
pretty much work with any shape and it would be fine. Plus, it's completely hidden. So it's
Yeah.
another one of those things that I really like about this file and this shaker is that it can be as ugly and as messy as you want it
Mhm.
and you won't see it. You'll just see the shaker piece. So, I've seen a lot of people do shakers, and you can be as detailed and as particular
Yep.
as you want with this by going one or two tabs at a time. I usually I run out of patience. So
Yeah.
I do three at a time, which I know some of you guys may be like, what the heck is she doing? But I put it on three and then I just start to turn them in, right? And then I like to place it down and just kind of press up against it so that it's in here. The nice thing about it being hidden is that if you do have any holes, you could just turn it around and use your hot glue gun and fill up all those holes
Yep.
before we put in the shaker pieces. So I excuse me, I do like it just because I feel like this can be a beginner project to
Yep.
a very experienced crafter, and you guys can just make those changes.
Yeah. I loved doing this Gable box when I first learned how to do this from you. It's a really cool technique. I love the fact that even if the shaker kind of starts to open, it's not ruining your project. It's not going everywhere. Uh,
Yeah.
and I actually ended up using this technique to do a die cut Gable box with a hidden shaker on the interior. I really, really like this.
Well, Sarah is saying, she said, I haven't tried this way yet, always just the foam squares. Well, I like this because I wanted the shaker to be recessed. So like your box itself, there's really
Mhm.
nothing sticking
Yeah.
out. I mean, other than but like whatever that you want to stack,
Yeah.
for instance. But like I really wanted to focus on the door. And then on the back side, I am using Scrap Diva's die cut. So this is not part of the project. The What's part of the project was another set of windows. And you could do that. You can slice out the windows so that you can see into the box. I mean, I just feel like this is such a great starter kit almost. Like
Hmm.
I don't know. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. It's like a starter gable kit. Oh, look, Liz is on. She says, "Good morning, ladies. We miss you, Liz." Oh my gosh, Barbara, you're so sweet. She says, "Everyone make sure to hit like."
Ah,
I love how you guys are giving me all these tips like as I'm just a hot mess trying to catch up right now. And I'm still making my way through this. But so did we Jen, did you talk about the raffle at all?
I didn't, but let's talk about the raffle.
Okay. So you guys know we've got 12 projects. This is just the
Mhm.
first one of day one. We've
Yep.
got 2 days of crafting. So today and tomorrow. And both days obviously started at 8. And we can't guarantee the end time because, as usual, we've stacked our projects. We've got a wide range of Christmas projects in level of difficulty and also in level of detail.
Mhm.
Um, so I can't, like I said, we're gonna keep to the time though. Like we will start each session on time, like we always do, so that we know and you guys can budget your time that way. But we just don't know when it's going to end for sure. So anything that gets left over, we usually just stack at the end of the day. This is all recorded. So if you have the VIP pass, you can always go back to watch it. If you have the free pass, then you're just watching it as it's happening. So I do highly recommend you guys getting the VIP
Yep.
pass, not just for the unlimited replays, but there's a lot of good reasons. Another reason is that you actually get all 12 files.
Mhm.
And so just like the free pass, in the sense that you get the description, the files, and all the colors that I'm using and all the materials, you would get that for all 12 projects if you get the VIP pass. You also get to rewatch it as many times as you would like. And then you're also entered into a raffle. So for our US mailing VIP pass holders, we have 12 days of raffles. Um, every day is an amazing day. So
Mhm.
day one, so we're not doing the raffle until the event ends, and then every day I will pop on at some point and we'll do a raffle and you guys will see it. So day one, the first prize is a month membership to the Beehive, and so that's valued about $25.
Mhm.
And also, so it's one winner gets both prizes. The second part of the prize is an assortment of HTV from Craft
Yeah.
Express. So Craft Express has offered up a prize every day for all 12 days. So I am loving my Craft Express.
Awesome.
um, so day one is the Beehive membership for 1 month and the HTV from Craft Express.
These prizes are so good that we
I
have been in
know.
our chat talking about getting an alias and buying a ticket just so we can win the prizes.
Yeah. So don't be surprised if
Yeah.
there's a winner by the name of Charlotte. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
All right. So before we continue our talk about the raffle, take your blue piece or whichever one that you have, and I'm gonna glue down the acetate. Now, I have, if you guys have been following my crafts lately, I love my acetate, like with all the details on it. Like lately I've been using that gold
Mhm.
star one for all of my gift tags. And then I love the quatrefoil for the ooh la la workshop. But for
Mhm.
this one I did go with the simple one because the detail is going to come with the paper that you use for the peppermint swirl. And in this one in particular, I even then went and put on a little bit of those rhinestones. It's just so pretty. So
Really.
this is totally up to you. Like I just felt like the acetate can be on the simple side. You can really go crazy with the sprinkles and then also the detail in your peppermint swirl. So all right, we're going to put that aside on this one. Now, at this point that you have your little circle, just take a peek on the back side and see if you need
Mhm.
to double up. Like on mine, this one did not glue down very well. So I'm just going to go, I'm actually even just going to take my hot glue gun and put it down because, like I said, it's completely covered. So you don't have to worry about it looking ugly, and you can just take a peek. Like if you weren't as careful and there's like a little hole, and you just cover it up with your glue gun. Just make sure that at this point though, that you don't flip this, your wet glue and put it down on your workspace. That's the only danger. Um, and let me just make sure on the comments. Oh yeah, Barbara says, I love having the option for the VIP pass because it really helps to be able to refer back to the videos. And most people work and can't be sneaking on here to watch. So worth it. I totally agree. But you know what's funny is for all of them, except for the first one, because I don't know if you guys remember, but I had to go to urgent care. Oh my gosh, so many times Charlotte goes to urgent care during these projects. Um, but I'm usually on for all sessions and
Mhm.
I go back and rewatch them when I'm doing the more difficult projects.
Yeah.
So, all right, so mine is done. I'm going to fill this up with some fun things in here. And I do love my sprinkles. Will the audio of all 12 tutorials be in English? Yes, I'm on for all of them, so you can always count on me
Yeah.
speaking English. There are a couple of creators that are more comfortable in Spanish, so there will be some of them will have Spanish, and we'll try to translate as much as possible. And all right, I'm just gonna mix mine up. All right. I don't know where my spoons are, Jen.
Well, that's okay. I lost my circles to do the shaker somehow. So I'm
Yeah,
improvising because apparently that's what we're going to have to do all day today.
yes, it's gonna be, and you know what? I'm gonna embrace that because I feel like
Yeah.
this is what happens in your personal craft room.
Yeah. All the
And
time.
so yeah. All
Yep.
right. So what I like to do at this point is I put glue on all my tabs, my little circle tab. So I'm going to I like using Barely Art glue at this point because it will allow me to shift my shaker around
Mm-hmm.
and line it up. So, and I do this different each time. So if you remember,
Yeah.
my little circle is a little bit on the small side because I couldn't find my bigger circles. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to press it down like this. And then I'm going to flip it over at some point after it has a chance to not totally break on me, because this is one of those days, so I feel like that has total potential
Yeah.
for that to happen. So I'm gonna flip it over, and at this point, depending on how good your thing is, mine is not good. I'm gonna be just putting a hot glue all around it to keep it down. And like I said, this can be as ugly, um and it won't matter. And you can see like on camera, you can see some of my red sprinkles came out. So I feel like I'm gonna need like no joke, a nap before Josie's session today because all
Ooh,
right,
I
so that's down.
will work.
I need to catch up and do this piece right here is the protective shaker
Yeah.
basically. So if you guys have already started this, and you can tell it started since last night. I put in a new blade, used new mats, and my Cricut was funky. It's like, I don't know why it didn't cut that well.
I
So
gotta tell you, I had the same problem on Wednesday when I cut your project. I I just couldn't get anything to work. I changed my blade 3 times. I grabbed new mats. It was just
yeah,
some crickets can be a little funky. Like I don't
it
know why.
really, yep, it totally can. Okay, so you can kind of see I quickly folded that. But when this is all glued together,
Mhm.
that it will just go over, right? So it's like a little box with an open insert right there, and it's just going to go over, and it's going to fit perfectly in that little space. So it covers and protects your shaker. We already know, because I put hot glue, that the shaker pieces aren't going anywhere. And what's nice about this side is it's completely flushed. So, and then we start putting things on top of it, like the peppermint swirl. And
Mhm.
this is one of my favorite things with the peppermint swirls. If you guys remember, for my 12 by 12 craft project, I also did peppermint swirls. I like putting it, not lining it up perfectly, so that you get a little bit of red, a little bit of white, and then it still has that open window to see the shaker. And this can be, I did put foam strips on this side so that it popped up a little bit. Oops, and I
Uh-huh.
want the red showing. So this can pop up a little bit. I just feel like the shaker piece, if you're doing these gable boxes and they're actually party favors, and they're for younger kids, I've seen, I mean, sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, can you just be a little bit more gentle with my project?
Yeah.
But this will completely protect the box and the
Yeah.
things inside, so that they can be as rough. I've seen them like go up in the
Mm.
air, come down, hit the ground, all
Yeah.
of that. So the shaker is completely protected. So that's, I mean, it's just, I love being able to work with Kayla, because we do so many iterations of our projects that we keep making changes to it. Like, as I run into issues,
Mhm.
I love being able to, I don't know, it's like a total working relationship, right? Like when
Love it.
you're at work and you have coworkers, and this is the same thing, even though
Yeah.
it's fun and it's just crafting. Um, Sarah says, between design space wigging out and the cuts not being accurate. Yep, I hear you.
Yeah.
Um, you guys are so funny. And Amanda says, yeah, they're always funky at the wrong times too. I don't even. And the other thing is, oh, so I love using my hot glue gun, because I feel like it makes it so much more stable, but it does
Mhm.
add, um, it takes away from the accuracy and
Yeah.
like how much space you have. So what I do, again, I mean, I love this project for so many reasons, but what's nice is that there are so many layers, so you don't need it to be, you don't need your glue guns as much, right? Like, you can
Yeah.
actually use Fairly Art glue. This will keep it in there. There's so many layers that, like, it's still, the whole project is still very stable.
Yeah.
I love how, like, the whole first 5 minutes of me not realizing you guys couldn't hear me, that I'm like, oh, Jen, we can't hear you, I see you talking.
Ah, too funny.
Right. Too much, too much. Okay. I'm checking the comments right now. Please let us know if you still have questions, um, and the understanding the difference between the VIP pass and the free pass. I want to make sure, because this is the video that stays available to everybody on my YouTube channel. So this is for people who catch this like a month later, then they know we do these fun craft alongs. The other thing, though, is that you only have a certain window to buy
Mhm.
the VIP pass.
Yeah.
So even if you're not concerned about the raffle, for instance, this this is a collaborative effort. We have an end date. We all just close out the projects, close out the workshop. So for now, we haven't quite decided when the last day to buy it. So I would just, for sure, while the live streams are occurring, then you can still upgrade and buy the VIP pass. If
Yeah.
you have the free pass already, the way to get the VIP pass is you just go back to the uselesscrafter.com and you just buy the VIP pass. There's
Mhm.
no like upgrade section. You just buy the VIP portion.
But
Okay.
it's worth it just to rewatch the lives. I mean, even as an experienced crafter, I'm doing Josie's project and I know that I'm going to have to go back.
Well, I didn't totally finish the fog, the last one for
Yeah.
her spooky house or boo letters. And I went back. No, you know what? I did finish it. I finished it during the
Mhm.
live,
Yeah.
but then I took out the water and then I don't know
Mhm.
what I was doing, but I needed to put the water back in, turn it back on. And I went back to rewatch it to make
Yeah.
sure that I was doing it correctly so I didn't like burn down the house or whatever or shock myself. Yeah, I love it. And I use it for the balloon as well. So I
Mhm.
went back to whenever I use the Balloonsy machine, I go back to the one that Mary helped me learn that for
Yeah.
the first time. All right, so I'm gonna put together the actual gable box right now. So I'm gonna fold these two. It's super easy. You know that your tabs, you let me see. Okay, you never have a tab with a tab. So this tab is going to connect to a non-tab side, right? And then this side. So it's going to be very obvious where things go when you know that the two tabs will never be next to each other. And this box, like as you unfold it, you can see it is very
Mhm.
intuitive. It's just going to fold like this, and then the bottoms go in like this. And the bottoms too, I mean, Kayla and I always talk about this. We love this bottom. I know not all crafters design this bottom like this, but it allows for a ton of glue and for the sturdiness of this box. So that is the one thing that I'm super proud of is that this thing, like I said, can stand a 2-year-old having a tantrum. The other tip for when you're putting together 3D projects that I like is that I fold it both ways. Even though you know that this box is going to fold in this way,
Mhm.
it's nice. The only time that you can fold all these tabs is right now. The second you start gluing it, you cannot fold it again. So you do want all
Mhm.
your sharp creases right now before you glue it down. Um, okay, Sarah has a question. Let's see. From one of the past events, I haven't gotten a chance to download all the projects. Are past project files still available? Yes. If you have the VIP pass, that link is always there and the projects are always there for you. So both projects and the tutorials and everything is available to you.
Mhm.
Now, let's talk about the link though, because the link, because of the way I use Squarespace for my website. So the links, this is how it works. The links are only good for 24 hours within the email. So that's not to say that you're stuck. All you do is you click on that link again, and it will tell you this link has already expired. But in the process of clicking on that link, it will generate a new link and it will go to your email inbox. So you have another fresh 24 hours. If you miss that one, you just go back and click on the link again. So just know that the link is good for 24 hours. Once you actually access the files and whatever, I would just download that PDF because once you download the PDF, that PDF has all the links. You never have to go back to it. That's how I would do it. Or you can just always go back to your email inbox, search for XOXO Kissmas, XOXO Craft Goals, whatever one that you have. It will
Mhm.
always bring up that email, assuming you didn't delete it. And you can always, get a new link sent to you. Okay. So okay, time check. We're good. We're just 30 minutes
Yeah.
into it. Let me, oh my gosh. I see my laptop is, let me let the battery charge it. Okay. think I'm good. Okay. So when I'm gluing these two together, I do like to glue it flat, and I just put glue on one side and then I line it up, and I
Mhm.
like it flat like this so that I can really make sure that it's down. What are you filling your treat box with?
I am thinking I got a whole bunch of little like bath bombs for my niece for Christmas. I think
Oh,
they'll fit perfectly in here. And
yeah.
now that I'm thinking about it, you have this circular shape on the side. I'm
Mm-hmm.
probably going to do something for the bottom because one of the bath bombs, it's kind of big, so
Uh-huh.
it'll sit perfectly inside that circular piece. If I did
Oh, yeah.
something like this for the bottom,
You know what? Let me see
you've
if this.
inspired me on the
Okay,
fly.
so like this, right? And then you're just gonna put
Exactly.
it flat
Yup.
down.
Yup. Does it already fit? I think
It
I might
does
have
already
to just
fit. See,
sweet
Kayla, I don't know if Kayla's on, but this is why I love working with Kayla. It's
Kayla.
it's a square.
Kayla
So
for
it
the
fits in
win.
there.
Oh, it's perfect.
So you could put your little, yeah, that would stay in there.
Yes.
You don't need a shaker on both sides, although I know you already did a
No.
shaker.
Oh,
Um, and
now
I don't
I'm
know if you guys
thinking.
remember. So this is what's great about the recessed boxes. Let me show you. It doesn't always have to be a shaker. This one
Yeah.
has a picture. So this is this is my daughter's softball one. But see, one side can be a shaker, one side can be a picture. You really the nice thing about this is that it's a great template. So it is
Yeah.
designed right now already, and it has all these, very it feels very Christmassy. But if you don't
Mhm.
have the roof, it doesn't have to be a house. It could just be a box, and then you could do whatever it is that you want to do with it. And I love these little notches right here. So it keeps this box together.
Yeah.
Because that's the other thing too. Like, I don't know, we're like rating the quality or just like the sensibility of the box, right? So I
Sure.
love that it stays put, it's sturdy, you know, all the little
Yeah.
things that we look for. All right, I'm going to put that aside.
Well, now
So,
I'm doing something completely different.
uh-huh.
I'm not doing shakers at all. And that's another thing about these lives. Everybody does things on the fly.
Yep. All right, so I'm not going to do a shaker on this side for the sake of
Okay.
time. So I'm really just going to glue this in. Now,
Yeah.
once you glue it, you still have time to put this in and
Mhm.
put this in. This this is up to you and like what steps you want to do first. So if you struggle with your hand being in here, or if you feel like it's harder to assemble the box, then assemble the box first. But
Mhm.
everything fits um it fits snugly, but not to the point where you don't have space for it. So just want to let you guys know that so that you guys can decide in which order you want to do things. And I've made quite a few. And I feel like I change up my order each time, which is why I know
Yeah.
you can take your time. You could do it in whichever order. The only thing that I wouldn't do out of order is if you are going to do a shaker, to do that shaker piece first,
Mhm.
because that is it. That's the most difficult I find to line up.
Okay. It's perfect. I love it. This would be really cute for a cupcake too.
It would be
Oh my
perfect
god.
because it wouldn't move. Oh my
No, it would be
gosh.
perfect. I love it.
Oh, but the only thing I hate, okay, so with the cupcake, so I'm gonna rain on your parade for a
Okay.
second.
Fair.
Um, is that you may get frosting on the inside, and I would want to
Mm,
keep the box.
yeah. So maybe if you did parchment paper, like
Yes.
do a layer of parchment paper, glue it directly to your box, you could easily make this food safe and
Okay,
reusable.
yes, I agree. I
Okay.
like that.
Oh my gosh, this is adorable. Now I'm going in a completely different direction. I love it. So which project are you most excited to learn?
Well, I think Josie's on the line, and I don't want to give her a bigger head than she already has. No, but I'm looking forward to that one. And also because the only movement that I've done is, with that clock mechanism, and it's
Mhm.
just for my cake toppers. So I don't think I've done any other ones. So I'm looking forward to learning Josie's and Claudia's.
Yeah.
But I mean, but I love all the projects. Like I think they're so cute and
Mhm.
versatile, like as always, right? That
Yeah.
you could really flip out the file for some other projects for some other season. So I can't wait. Like look at all these. Let me show you. This is Nani's projects, all the vials.
Yes.
Like I feel like that I could use for so many things. So one of the things that I am thinking about doing
Mhm.
is I'm gonna raffle off like for my in-person event that you're gonna be at as well in
Okay.
March in Texas. I want to turn that into, so I have, you know how we were just at Shara Crane's
Mhm.
workshop in Vermont. And I love one of the things that I think Shara is brilliant with is her confetti mixes, like her
Mhm.
sprinkle mix, confetti mix. So for XOXO Get Lucky, she will be mixing the shaker portion for me. So I am using different sequins that I normally don't use. I'm excited to share that with everybody. But I
Love-
think one raffle prize winner will get like the extra large version of that mix in those vials with a container for, like this XOXO Get Lucky theme.
Oh, I
But
love
like I feel like that can be used over and over, just like
that.
so many, like Senya's like little explosion box that could be a birthday
Mhm.
present on the inside.
Yep.
That little ornament can hold money. I don't know. There's just so many things
I
that we could do with
know.
it. I just love it. Okay, so we've got the box, right? Look at that.
Adorable.
Being late and all. Okay, so the other thing that I like about this box is whenever it's Christmas, I love using that faux snow. So if you
Mhm.
guys can see behind me that big gingerbread house, this is how I do it. Um, and just look at this is kind of like the epitome, like an example of my crappy week, right? Like this thing didn't
Oh.
cut, right? Like it's so annoying. So what you want to do though is I always like having, let me move this out so I can show you. Oh, and then can I just show you a sneak peek of what I cut for Raisa's project? It's
Yes.
so pretty. I love her bow. And I ended up
Oh, that's
using, I love my 12 by 12 cardstock shop. So,
okay. That foil is gorgeous.
right? Look at that. It's
Love it.
so pretty. Anyway, okay. I had to move that aside,
Really.
so that's why I got to use my little container. Okay. Um, so I like having like a little dish container. And then
Mhm.
before you glue it onto your piece, I would do the faux snow. And Barely
Okay.
Art glue is perfect for this. So let me grab my faux snow from the Dollar Tree. And I just end up, this is just like my dish. And because I'm missing my spoon, oh no, my spoon is right here. Put that aside. And this is pretty thin too. It's not gonna be obvious where your
Mhm.
glue is. So don't worry about it looking too consistent or whatever, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I did that the 2 rows and then I just spread it out and then I'm pressing it down. I really want to make sure that it gets stuck on there. I don't want the faux snow to actually like continue to fall off this project
Okay.
while it's out and about. So if you press down and let it dry, it's really stuck on there and then
Mhm.
just tap for the excess and then you get this.
Cute.
So, and the faux snow is nice because it can also hide all your mistakes. So anywhere that you don't like, where you might have
Mhm.
the fold down here, like you didn't glue it perfectly, you can put
Yeah.
more faux snow there. I put it on the windows, and then I did this thing. I mean, I just used a lot of rhinestones for this, for my prototype.
Mhm.
And then you can put as many layers as you want, but I love this. It's just so cute. And the fact that it fits in my hand, like
Yeah.
I love all things mini. We were talking about that in one of the chats. Like I love mini 3D letters these days, mini Gable boxes. It's like so good. I'm just looking at the comments right here. Let me see. Oh, Kayla, she is on here. She says, was thinking I would fill these with hand sanitizer, vitamin C, and other sick related items for my son's preschool teachers. Oh my God, how cute is that?
That's yeah.
Josie, it's okay, Anne, you can say it. Claudia, she says, wow, I'm so late. It's okay. You only missed me talking to myself. Diana says, love the bow. Okay, so Diana, we do have a gift card to the Scrap Divas website for one of the days. I know we're each session we're talking about all of the
Yeah.
raffle prizes, but since this is the first one, I am gonna go through. I'm gonna tell you guys what we have. So give me a second. Let me pull it up. Um, swear my computer is acting crazy today. My screens are like the tabs are closing out on themselves. Okay, so day one, we've got a 1 month membership to the Beehive. We also have a grab bag of assorted HTV from Craft Express. So every day there is one winner. Our US VIP pass holders are entered into the 12 days of raffle prizes. Our our international holders, our international VIP pass holders, there's one grand prize. It's a $500 gift card to my website. So you can use that $500 for a one-on-one session. You could use it for my SVG files. You could use it for any of the workshops, upcoming workshops. You could just keep that and keep using it for you could use it for in-person workshops, online workshops like this one. So that is for our international. For US mailing addresses, every day we have one winner. Day one is the 1 month membership to the Beehive and also the grab bag of assorted HTV from Craft Express. Day two, perfect timing, is a $25 gift card to Scrap Diva. And this bow is from one of her die cut sets. I absolutely
Yeah.
love Scrap Diva's metal dies. The quality is great. I've messed up on one where like they're stacked on top of each other, go through the machine, and the dies are still
Yep.
in good working order. Um, So yeah, and she makes the cutest things. So anyway, this is just
Okay.
one of her.
Let me interrupt real quick. I want to
Oh
show you
yeah.
because she actually just had her December release today. And this is my favorite new dye that she
Okay,
came out
hold
with.
on. Let me switch over.
And it's
What are
super,
we
super
looking at?
cute. It's a K-cup gift like box. It is so adorable. So I only had K-cups that didn't match. So I ended up doing like a print and cut for the top. But you guys have to see this. It's so stinking cute. It's a great little gift box. So if I had $25 in Scrap Diva bucks, this is what I would grab. Just
That's
say,
what you would grab?
yeah,
That's like a
yeah, I love it.
hmm.
It's so cute. It's one of my favorites.
It
It's
is
just a really
cute,
fun dye.
but
Yep.
okay, you know what? It's too hard to pick one because I look at that
No.
and it reminds me of the mini coffee cup one.
Yep. But this is
So
a double instead of a single.
okay,
Mhm.
okay. I don't know, but I like this bow one. I like the, I mean, there's so many
There's
good
so many.
ones. So many good
There's
ones.
a
All right.
really cute
So,
elf out now too. Just saying.
oh my gosh, how cute is that pink in the background of the your roof?
Oh yeah, I'm doing glitter cardstock for mine. It's coming
Oh, I
along.
love it.
I
I love
love
it.
it.
Okay. So
Okay,
day
go ahead.
two is a $25 gift card. And I'm switching to your screen, okay, since I'm talking and reading.
Okay.
Day two is $25 gift card to Scrap Diva and also from Craft Express, a one pack of sublimation ornaments. So
Love it.
Craft Express really put together. I'm going to sidestep right now. Craft Express
Yeah.
has a prize every day for all 12 days. And also things that you don't necessarily need a sublimation printer
Yeah.
to use. So just want to point that out. All right. Day three is $40 to our very own Seniaa's Paper Studio.
Yay.
And also from Craft Express, a vinyl accessories box. So
Mhm.
it's a toolkit, sliding cutter, the egg scrap collector. What is an egg scrap collector? Oh, I know what it is. I think
Yeah.
it's that little the little silicone thingy, right? A large and small cutting mat from Craft Express. Day four is from also from our very own Sarah, SHRH Designs.
Mhm.
There are some Glowforge projects from her. And then from Craft Express is the foil pen and foil.
Ooh.
Day five is Shore Bonders Ultimate Creators Kit. And then also a mystery box of sublimation blanks from Craft Express. Day six is for me. You get and barely art, of course. You get my skin tone cardstock, a barely art mini, and a pack of cubies, and then also a mystery box of engraving blanks from Craft Express. Day
Love.
seven is from Artistry. We've got the Sublimation Starter Kit. And earlier this month, I did go live. I believe it was with Ivy, and we went through the Sublimation Starter Kit
Mhm.
pack, and it's so awesome. So you get that. You also get 12 rolls of colored foam strips from Tracy at Just A Creations. And then also a one pack sublimation mugs and a one pack assorted sublimation transfer sheets from Craft Express.
Nice.
Day eight, I know, we just like keep going on. Day eight is Chibitronics. We've got a six pack of their new animating LEDs. So I will be using that at some point. I mean, I try to incorporate their lights. It's so nice because their lights are flat. Like I know we're also used to the Amazon light, like the little
Mhm.
bulbs, and they're bulky, right? They stick out.
Yeah.
Chibitronics, it's flat, it's seamless. So it's super cool. All right, so you get the pack from them, and then also a $40 gift card to Nani Land, and then
Love.
also from Craft Express, a one pack sublimation tumblers and the Hydro sublimation roll. So it's the prizes are getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Day nine is $100 gift card to the Salty Yankee, which I will point out, you could just get her SVG files, Or you could do a custom order. You can apply that $100 gift card. She does do custom orders. Um, Also, the mini heart heat press, coasters, and small sequin patches and luggage tags from Craft Express. Actually, all of those things I have. So you can go through my reels and you can see that is so awesome. Well, actually, day 9 in general. That's quite a prize.
Yeah.
Coming close to $300 right there. All right, day 10 is an from. I just love all our craft girls. All right, day 10 is a 4-hour Photoshop class from Amanda from Lace Design Studios.
Oh.
And also the portable handheld printer from Craft Express. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's that little, I have it, but it's away, so I can't pull it out.
Okay.
But that thing can print on anything. It's like you can print on ribbon, you can print on paper. It's that little rectangular little guy. We call him Hugh. So it's Hugh the portable handheld printer. So you get both of those items. I'm still trying to convince. I hope that whoever wins this on day 10 doesn't want a private 4-hour Photoshop class, but wants a Photoshop class that I can also attend. I would love to be in that class. So I'm just throwing it out there. Whoever wins that class, um, I would love to be there. All right, day 11, we've got the Bloomsy machine. That's a $500 value. We also have from Craft Express a sublimation oven, the tape and the shrink wrap. So day 11, okay, day 10 comes in at $500. Day 11 is an $850 winning
Oh my
package.
gosh.
Yes. And then day 12 is a sawgrass printer and a starter ink set. That's almost a
What?
$600 value. And then, what's the point in having a sublimation printer without all the fun stuff from Craft Express? So, Craft Express is giving away a mug press, a 1-pack sublimation mug set, sublimation markers, tape, and coloring book. So, that is coming in, that's $250 plus pretty much, I'm going to call it $600. So, it's like $850 prize package on day 12. So, I know. Claudia's like, dang, Craft Express coming through.
Right?
Where's your little Italian hand thingy? Yeah, so we have amazing prizes that, and just think about, this is one of those things where I always talk about, like, yes, I want to sell a ton of tickets,
Mhm.
but it is a small pool for the amount of prizes that we have
Yeah.
going on.
Mhm.
Um, Also, if you win on day 1, you are not out of the raffle. You can also still shoot. If someone wins all 12, that would be like
Yeah.
ridiculous prizes, right? But you could win all 12 prizes. So that's how our raffle prizes are working. Let's see.
Mhm.
Crafty Creations by Desi says, I want to say the Salty Yankee has amazing customer service. About a week
Aw.
ago, I needed help with retrieving an order I placed a few months ago. She responded so quickly and was amazing. Yes, I know. Kayla
Aw.
is so awesome. Uh, Senya says that would be witchcraft. If
I
you want
know.
all 12,
Seriously.
you should then also go buy lottery tickets and then I'll meet
Yeah.
you in Vegas. All right. Okay, so you saw all of that. Those are our 12 days of prizes. Our international winner, there's one winner on day 12. You will find out who wins, and that's a $500 gift card
Mhm.
to my website, which means you could use it for these workshops. That's how I would use it. I think I would just keep it on file, and then every
Yeah.
workshop, I would just get it the VIP pass, and then also do the in-person workshop, which
Yeah.
the in-person workshop in March 2nd, will be in Texas. And you're going to see Jen, you're going to see me, you're going to see Josie, and then I don't know who else is going to be there. So Let me see. Oh, hold on. Let's see. The file that I downloaded only has partial images. Kept trying to
Hmm.
see if it was too large, but I got two files. So, okay, I I saw that comment and I think I don't know if it was just your issue, it was going on with your computer because what I did was I went back to the VIP pass, I downloaded the file and uploaded it to Design Space, and all the files cut out for this project.
Yeah.
So, just try it again and then reach if you still have issues, reach out and let me know. But it comes in at the correct size that I did for this one. Um, and I did it multiple times and I've seen other people do it. And Jen, you didn't have any issues, right?
No, no.
Okay, so let me know later. Send an email to info at the useless crafter. All right. So let me see. How are we doing on time? All right. So we still have about 15 minutes. Feel like you guys got the gist of how to do this.
Yeah.
The rest of it is just embellishments. Let me just go through this really quickly. This is for the peppermint swirl. I will say just one more thing on the peppermint swirl. You don't have to stop at just two. If you remember, let me see
Mhm.
if I have my other one. Well, here's a bigger version of the peppermint swirl. So you can see this has two. I even did three one time. So let me show you what three looks like. If you did a third color, which you can do the turquoise mist. So you can see three, it will close up the how big your window is for the shaker. So it's
Yeah.
totally up to you how much you want to do on this. You could do one, you can do two, you could do three, you could do no shaker. But I love this little peppermint swirl.
It's adorable.
All right. Barbara is so sweet. She's like, 76 people are watching. Please make sure to hit like all.
I love it.
Just for that, Barbara, I hope you win day 12. No.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna check all the questions really quickly. I'm gonna go up and scroll. Whoops, let me move this over. Jen, I'm gonna switch you over to the main
Yeah.
screen.
I'm
All
finishing
right,
up anyways.
okay. I want to make sure I saw all the comments. Okay, yes. So Debbie says, I'm late also. Do you have to have the VIP to get the SVG file? For this project, no. This project is it's the free pass. This is the one project that you get. But if you want the other 11, yes, you do need the VIP pass. You can watch the live stream. So, I'm very confident that
Mhm.
you're gonna want the VIP pass. But watch the live stream, check out all the projects, and if you like it, then go and upgrade to the VIP pass. Go back to the uselesscrafter.com and buy the VIP pass at that point. You will get all 12 files, access to the replays, and then also automatically entered into the appropriate raffle prize drawing. So depending on your mailing address, you'll either be in the 12 days or the one grand prize for our non-US VIP pass holders. All right, let me see. Um, uh, so Jen, I didn't get a chance to ask you if you can only make one project from all 12, which one would you be making?
One? Oh, come on. All right. So I'm really excited about Claudia's too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm definitely doing the carousel. I think that one would be. But I'm really looking forward to putting together Sarah's too.
I
The
know there's
advent box.
so many good
I
ones.
know. There's so many. So
And
many
that's
cute.
we're gonna save them, right? Like I feel like I always go back.
Yeah.
And I what I love is that they're also different levels of
Mhm.
difficulty, and then you can jazz it up as much as you want, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like I always go back and you just have it in your SVG bank, and
Yeah.
whatever project that you want to do later, you can go back and get that. Um, Doris says, Anne, I just made 16 of your peppermint swirls for my grandson's pre-K
Oh.
class. Oh my gosh, are you talking about this swirl? Yeah, this is the candy box. This was for 12 by 12 cardstock.
Mhm.
I love this one. So I basically told Kayla what I wanted, and then she created the file for me.
Love it.
So my little helper on the side. I love Kayla. Um, Sarah says, "Oh my gosh, I want that Bloomsy machine so badly." So Sarah, coming up. So after XOXO Kissmas wraps up, then every day we're gonna do the raffle prizes. I do have quite a few ideas for my Bloomsy machine, so I'm excited for that to happen. I was at Target and they had all these like ornament balls. So I want to make one big ornament. That's my balloon. And
Mhm.
inside is a bunch of ornaments. And then I don't know, like I have so many ideas for Christmas balloons. So I'm excited to do that. Let's see. This raffle giveaway is absolutely ridiculous. I
It is.
agree, and I know at some point I'm like, it's so good that I hope people don't expect this for all the other ones. This is for Christmas. And we're in the giving mood, all our sponsors, all of us. So it's super special. I'm excited to be able to, to have that raffle. Kristen says, I love all the projects. I'm excited to make Jen's.
Oh, thanks, Kristen.
Oh, okay. Sarah says, I want to make that ornament balloon with you. Okay, done. We're going to do that. Magical Crafty Mama, that is gorgeous. I will be making a few boxes. Do you have a brush on you right now? You do. Okay, what are
Yeah.
you doing?
Okay. So I do a slightly different snow than what you do. And
Okay.
this is part of mine. I'll be doing more of an in-depth tutorial on how I do this. But it's just this glitter snow and it's a liquid. Well, it's more of a paste. It's not actual flakes. It's kind of similar to like a modeling paste. If you've ever used something like that, it's a little thicker, but it gives a really cool faux snow look without the mess.
Why do you always have the need to top me? Okay, fine, without the mess.
Yeah, this is like my secret weapon. Any like Christmas projects that I want like a snowy look to it, I bust this stuff out. And what's cool about it too is you can add a little more glitter to it. Sarah had and I were actually kind of talking about this. One of the ways that I like to glitter is I use like a pump for my glitter. And while this
A
is still
pump?
wet, a pump, yes.
Okay.
I don't know if I have one handy right now. I'll grab one real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
All
feel
right.
like with Jen, I wish Jen's, I don't know how we're going to do this, but I feel like I need to visit
Yes.
Massachusetts so that I can visit like your craft room, see all your stuff, and then maybe we could do a workshop up there somehow.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so this is my pump that I use for my glitter. So it's really simple to do. This is your nozzle, and then all you have to do, it's like a can of hairspray or something like that. And you just pump it and you get a really fine mist of glitter. And I don't even know if it's going to show up on the camera, but there's just like a little bit of sparkle to it. And this glitter snow that I use already has sparkle in it. So you don't even have to do this step, but I like to add just a little extra to it.
Of
And
course.
this pump, yeah, I know, right? So this pump is going to give it just like a really fine shimmer to it. It's not going to be bulky as if you were just kind of like sprinkling the glitter on. Um, it's really light and thin. I love using this stuff. I was
So,
talking to Sarah about it the other night. She had a question on like glitter, and I was like, you got to try this. It's so cool. But you can get these like this is the one by Ranger Stampers Anonymous, but I want to say Michaels has one of these in their, I think it's right in the glitter section somewhere in
I
there.
I feel like I've never seen
Yeah.
this little tool.
Yeah. I love it. I absolutely love this. You do word. All right. So I've tried a couple different glitters in it. You really want an extra fine glitter because otherwise your pump will clog.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So
I'm
you're kind of
gonna
limited
order.
on what glitter.
Okay. All right. That's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Um,
It's fine.
Sarah says,
No.
"I wish I was closer to Texas. I know this workshop is gonna be. We're working on it, like to fine tune the whole weekend to make it worthwhile. But if you wanted to fly there, we will make it
No.
worthwhile for the whole weekend." Amanda says, "That's so cool. Checks Amazon for your thing, of course. I know
Yeah.
we're all gonna order it right now. Do you have an affiliate link for this glitter stuff?"
No, I do not. I mean, I'm
Okay.
sure it will be on Amazon. I can put it in my Amazon store. Honestly, I think I do have it in my supply list for my project.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna order that. I'm gonna
yeah.
have that for next time.
I
And
think
then
you'll really like this. It's
when you're
a
missing
cool
the
tool.
glitter, does it get all over or is it kind of like contained?
It is pretty contained. I mean, you do have, I would say, maybe about that size. Um, of a spray on there. So
Okay.
I just put, a tray or a piece of paper below it and it's not bad at all. But like I said, you don't even have to use the extra glitter. This stuff has glitter in it. And when it dries, you can definitely see the glitter.
Oh my gosh, you have the little that is so cute. Can you show us all four sides of your
Oh yeah, absolutely. So I got to be careful because this is still wet. But all right, so here's my front, and I haven't done the interior yet. I think I had told you before. I'm gonna do a little stamp right here on just a little white sheet of paper, and then here's my side, and then my back, and then the other side,
so cute. I love that bow
and
on your
then
candy cane.
I ended up improvising like we were talking about, and
Right.
I'm gonna put the bath bomb right in the center there. And then I'll probably do like some cute because I'm not doing the shaker and you can have the acetate show through. I was thinking about doing like some shreds and little candies and stuff like that and kind of putting
Yeah.
with the bath bomb. I think it'll be
I
cute.
have what is okay, what is that pattern on the inside? Like what paper are you using that? So is it just the regular printed paper that's double? What am I
Yeah,
looking at?
this is a double-sided cardstock. It's Merry Little Christmas collection.
So what's the weight on that?
I would say it's probably about 90 pounds. It's
Oh,
about
okay, so it's
it's about
sturdy.
like
Okay.
basil. Yeah, somewhere it's a little heavier cardstock. I don't often use the printed cardstock that you would see at Joann's or something
Right.
like that.
Okay.
That's just really, really thin. Um,
Right.
I do like a heavier printed cardstock. If I'm doing it myself, I like to use koala print pattern or koala photo paper if I'm printing at home. But
Hmm.
usually like Minte is one of my favorite brands out there for printed papers. And theirs is a really good quality. I also like crepe paper for my printed papers. Those are always like a good 90-pound cardstock. One of my absolute favorites is Cartabella, and it's almost like the basil textured cardstock, only it's printed. And it's
Oh,
beautiful. Absolutely beautiful papers.
I think that is offered at 12 by 12 cardstock.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. They do
I didn't
have,
realize that it's thicker. I'm gonna have to
yes.
try.
And
Okay, we'll have to
it's
do a
got a
shopping session.
really nice texture to it too. You won't be disappointed. If you see it, pick some up. You won't be disappointed.
Okay. Well, almost at the end. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
just give you a quick look at mine since you've just
Okay.
seen Jen's. So here's my door. You can use this. I use HTV on here, but you can use vinyl or you use cardstock or Jen's gonna do a stamp, which we'll see this later.
Yeah.
Um, and then here are my two shakers on the side. And then, oh yeah, both sides I did the same. So I have rhinestones as well. And then the back, instead of the windows, because I love this bow so much from Scrap Diva, it's a Scrap Diva die. I put the bow on the back. When you open
Mhm.
it up, I have shredded paper and I was putting this little kisses in the little Hershey Kisses in there. But like I said, your shakers are protected by here. So this can shake as much. You can put a toy in here. The whole thing should stay put. And then because I kept mine as a house with the rooftop, this whole piece, because it's another layer right here, it is so sturdy. I'm using, of course, turquoise mist. So it's from Basil. So this whole thing just feels very, very sturdy. And you can see like I can
Mhm.
squeeze it and whatever, and it's not really moving.
Yeah.
All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We are
Well,
wrapping it up. We're going to have a 15-minute or a 30-minute break, I believe. And
okay.
then the next one is, let me go to project number 2.
Nannies.
It's 90s. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be ready. I have mine. I've got my Shamrock theme going on. So that's gonna be at 9:45 Pacific. We're gonna exit out of this live, go to that next stream, and I prefer watching on YouTube, but you can watch on my YouTube channel or Facebook. And with the free pass, you can watch it, determine if you want all the details. Then you can upgrade to the VIP pass and then also be entered into our raffle prize. All right. I will see you guys in 30 minutes. Bye, guys.
Bye.